special day. It is MikeJar's day. That's right. Welcome to the show. It is your boy with the music way too loud. Alrighty. Let's try that again. It is your boy M to the Jarizzle. Let's go. What's going on? It is Mike in the jar tonight. Feeling great, feeling good. And yeah, today's a very special day. It is the J. It is the J. It is the J. To the A. To the R. To the check jar. Day. Alrighty. Would you go ahead and be entertaining, Mike? Because right now you're just not entertaining at all. You got a jar on the screen. Do you even know what you're doing? The answer to that is no. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm clicking around on Twitter. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a good day. I hope you've had a good day so far too. And on tomorrow's video, yeah. Who's This is hilarious. Oh man, I love the internet. Oh well. Anyways, it's your boy, MikeJar. Oh wait, I said that already. What are we even doing here? Are we, like, is this a show, or are we just kind of going on and on about just random things, and I don't know. Well, let's talk about the new Renaissance for a second, all right? What is the new Renaissance? Are we in a new Renaissance? Is there even such a thing as a Renaissance? I don't know, but I think we are in a Renaissance. What does that mean? That means it's a revitalization of culture, a renewing of culture, a new culture, you say? Yes, one where we have computers that do the thinking for us. Well, wait, it doesn't really sound like a new culture that I want to be a part of. I don't know. Anyways, a new Renaissance sparked on by new technology, paving the way for a different landscape of authority. Yes. Well, the first Renaissance came about due to the invention of the printing press. Right? Yes? What did the printing press do? It allowed us to print the Bible, the most hyperlinked text known to man, and the authoritative text of the day. It allowed individuals to start to read, learn to read. Literacy rates climbed significantly after the invention of the printing press. And with that, interpretation of the word in the Bible became an individual thing and not a top-down hierarchy type of thing. And that led to a spring on of new culture and the radical implementation of political sovereignty of the individual. Individual political sovereignty, you might say. And out of that Renaissance, about 200-300 years ago, we created some of the most free societies in the history of mankind that we know of. The known history of mankind. And so, how does that reflect into today? Well, we have a new printing press. It's called the internet. Make sure you get in your eyebrow exercises, everybody. So, with the new internet printing press, these fancy new cryptocurrency things, their internet magic money schemes, I don't know. Does anybody even know? But with the technology of the internet, the distribution of information exponentially grew once again to a whole nother level. And what that does is allowed us to even out the authority hierarchy. Right? I mean, dang. Look at all those First Amendment auditors we see. Just going about with the camera, live streaming police interactions, holding power to account. That's one way the new renaissance is occurring. Another is the printing of money. No longer is the money supply in the hands of the few. No, it isn't. It is now in the hands of the many. Anybody can make anybody can make a money supply. Anybody can supply their own currency. So what that does with the blockchain and decentralized ledgers is creates an opportunity for me to yawn. That's how boring this is. Creates the opportunity for anybody and everybody to create their own currency. Moreover, we have a decentralized stable ledger known as Bitcoin. So we can use Bitcoin as world reserve currency, or we can make our own currency if we think we can do it better. And then it's a free market of currencies. And they all transact pretty quickly. You know, and over space and time, pretty quickly. Much quicker than gold. That's the problem with gold, right? Gold is a stable store of value, but you can't transact across the country with gold instantly. No siree. Not whatsoever. That's the limitation of gold. Of course, fiat can transact easier. With the internet, you can send an e-transfer across the world. But who controls the money supply? Who controls the fiat money supply? Well, a centralized authority. In fact, it's not even a public good. It is a private currency, both in Canada and in the US, among others. They are issued by private, quote-unquote, Federal Reserves. So yeah, we can free ourselves from the need of centralized currency with the new printing press that is digital currency. And on top of that, we have DAOs, which essentially make decentralized politics, and we can now vote using blockchain. I think I need to stop talking about this. It's boring. I'm yawning away. So yeah, long story short, technology is spurring on a new renaissance, and that's really what I see in Web3. It's a beautiful thing. We actually are experiencing it. We're living it day to day with people growing their character. Not all of them. Some of them are degenerating. Just getting high and buying NFTs all day. And well, that's not what it's all about. I assure you. It's about a little bit. But that's not what it's all about. So we have reputation becoming our currency due to the fact that anybody can print a currency. And we also have decentralized politics. You can have auditable voting on the blockchain. So it's a wonderful time to be alive. Hopefully we don't get eliminated by nuclear missiles or AI or quantum encryption breaking everything. Who knows? But it is a glorious time to be alive. We're living it. We're here, living the dream together. You and I stuck in one giant jar.
I think therefore I am.
Oh, hey, oh. Welcome back. It is your boy. All right, I think that was pretty good actually. We'll probably clip that. No, definitely clip that. You know, we vibing tonight. We having a good time. Oh, apparently I'm full of yawns. Hey, oh, let's go. So cool. Yeah. Oops, flash my private conversations. Why don't I? Yeah, it's super cool, man. We gotta get you your check jars, Chuck. It's gonna be an interesting task. Cause yeah, but we'll get you those check jars. There's the minting site. We won't use the minting site for you actually because your wallet's in Trust Wallet. So yeah, I already kind of know how we're gonna do it. But let's see if I go here. Yeah, I have these jars, the check jars, and yeah, they're pretty dope. So they're like, yeah, they're now just chilling there inside of. But I'm into those myself, so these are not unredeemed. But for every AI jar that you have, you will now have your own check jar. So we got to get you those. We could probably do that tonight, or we could do it. We could do it on stream. I was thinking about that. Like if you had the stream on your laptop and then you have your phone handy, that could be the best way to do it. But maybe not on stream. Maybe like we do that on Discord so I can share the screen. Well, maybe you don't have Discord on your laptop. So maybe we could do it a little bit later. It's probably just going to be you and I anyways, but anyway, I might be able to actually clip. If I walk through the process with you, I'll be able to clip it and turn it into an instructional video for other people too. So it could be useful. Sounds complicated. It's not really that complicated, but you know, of course, it's. Chuck's just like, no, why are you doing this, man? No. It's basically like you're gonna end up going to a site that looks a little bit more technical called Polyscan. It's not really made for like being user friendly. Like this is the jar site where like you just click connect and then you can like it'll say like you can claim these free jars and then you click that and then the thing pops up and you click it. That's what it's made to be like easy for people. But because you have Trust Wallet, I'll walk you through it, but you'll go to this, then you'll like go to contract and write, and then you'll connect your wallet, and then you'll be able to mint. You'll be able to do your free claim. So yeah, I'll probably actually get Blockbro to walk me through it too, because there is quite a few like options of what to do. And yeah, I know I told you to get Trust Wallet, and it's actually a good wallet, but I didn't know that it would be only MetaMask. So I mean, if you had the 12-word phrase, then you could just download MetaMask and import the 12-word phrase, and then your wallet would be on MetaMask. So that was an option I considered too. I was like, well, maybe I could just tell you to get MetaMask and input that, because you probably have that phrase, I guess, like the 12-word thing that when you made the Trust Wallet, you wrote that down and put it, I guess, in your safe if you have a safe. Like, I'm assuming you have the 12-word phrase, which is your backup phrase. So we could go the route of just getting you MetaMask, or we could do it this route of doing it on Trust Wallet. I didn't know that Trust Wallet would not be able to connect the same. And later on, we're going to actually, I think Blockbro had mentioned that we'll actually be able to have the actual site connect to Trust Wallet also. But right now it was already, it was a lot just to do. So, yeah, so there's a couple ways around it, but long story short, do you have your phrase? Do you have your phrase? Dude, it's already been so cool. It's already been so cool with I wrote it down, yes. Yeah, bro, don't worry about that. Yeah. And plus, yeah, bro, you're oh man. Yeah, maybe we'll do that tomorrow, Chuck. When you get home from work, it'll be later for me. Yeah. So when you get home from work, probably between about 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock my time, then we could link up and we could get your check jars minted. And if we do it tomorrow, then that would be just ahead of the game, because it's going to be open till I think Thursday or Friday morning or something like that. But yeah, we could get it done. We could get it done sooner than later. And yeah, it'll just be... Whoa, oops. Hell yeah. Yeah, so we'll just get it done. We'll get her done. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, am I still sure? Oh, man. So good to have Z back in the mix. But yeah, let's take care of that tomorrow. All right, so we're gonna do something tonight. Pretty much, I don't even know. Kinda need to like make sure everything's all hunky dory for later, for tomorrow and the next day and the next day. I'm like, oh man, this whole check jar thing, man, it's like. It's consuming me alive. All right. Yeah, like I kind of want a cartoon, but I also kind of got to get ahead of this. And then we're going to be rebranding, and then we're going to be full on cartoon mode. But that being said, the air is much better in here. I'm not dying sitting in my seat. Ooh, I've got tea. And that's good. So that's a close to one. That's close to another chapter of fuckery. Be able to sleep in my bed again tonight for once in like a week or whatever. So yeah, on a personal note, we're on the up and up. Just looking at Mexico trip. Looks like I'm likely going to Cancun. Almost certainly at this point. within the next few weeks. It might be early April, actually. Check my last comment. I wrote it down, but I'm too tired. I don't know. That's, I must have missed it. If something else came through. I wonder if it even comes here. Yeah. It goes... You told me to get Trust Wallet. I wrote it down, but I'm too tired to do it tonight. Check my last comment. So, I think a comment be missing, man. So good to have Z back. Heck yeah. Heckin' yeah. Heckin' fark yeah, bud. Hey. YouTube censoring me? What it do, man? What it do? Ah, look at this. What do you say? What do you say? What do you do? I was like looking away again. Like what would we even make if we were gonna make a cartoon right now? We could still make the Project Ruggatoss. I don't know. Yeah, I sent the comment on Messenger. Okay. Yeah, let's see what's up here. What up, what up, what up? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, he did, didn't he? Dang, yo. Well, he probably, that's like almost scripted. You know what I mean? It's like what is that? What did Maxime say? Yeah, he called him, yeah. Which is like, okay, but oh man, that's exactly what I'm skeptical about, right? Because it's like, Maxime said that, he is the, what did he call it? Well, Sonny, he's the, focus group candidate. What you call it? You know the thing. He's didn't I? Right. Well, not necessarily for amusement, but for. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. This is. I gotta send this here giveaway. Forgot to do it. But yeah, like focus group candidate. So if he knew that, right, exactly. Like if he knew that, oh wow, his focus groups were like, oh, you really fucked this one up here, then he would say that in response now to try to put some bread on the toast, so to speak, to kind of smooth it over, right? So like it's scripted. All right. Just send this NFT. I didn't. Oh yeah, because it was at 3 in the morning, so it makes sense, but I missed it. Yeah. Looks like my computer just froze. No, the browser just froze. It's frozen and I cannot do anything. See if it recovers. It's possible to recover. Did it recover yet? No, I think. There we go. Okay. It fixed itself. Just took a while. That's what Twitter will do, I think, sometimes. Haha. That's awesome. I'm glad it worked because, yeah, we got a couple more claims, a couple more prize claims. You're gonna want two. You're gonna want two. Anyways. Oh, we're having a good time here in the Jaroverse. It is. Yeah, boy. I don't know. Am I just saying? I missed that. What? I don't know. What was I? I wasn't really. Oh, I don't know. I was talking to Japanese alpacas. Here, let's just share my screen. If you won the jar, oh, did the giveaway end? Oh, it's in 14 minutes, bro. It's possible. There's 1 out of 8 chance to win the jars. Don't look like he pooped it. Bloop. That's so cute. Oh man. Like dad alpaca, mom alpaca. Oh, he's bald. She's got curlers on. Oh man, that's actually so funny. Oh man, alpaca sweaters. I don't know. Art just gets me. That's great. It's just like, just feed another alpaca, and together 100% alpaca. Oh man, it's so cute. Are the jars knots? Are the jars knots what? Huh? Are the jars NFTs? Yeah, they are. Why did you like hear about NFTs from somewhere else and you're like, wait, don't I have one of those? Or do I? Yeah, because they're NFTs on the Polygon blockchain. There's a whole collection of them. So that's kind of cool actually to think about, because it's like the mission is cartoons, but this collection of art just kind of like, it's like a little side quest, you know? It just kind of happened. And yeah, you could argue, you know, there'd be more cartoons if you didn't generate jars. But it's all part of the game. It's all part of the fun. And the games and the show and the whatnot. A laser jar. Oh. Go ahead and turn that off for a second. Oh, okay, yeah, bro. That's exactly it. I knew that moment was coming. What did they say about NFTs? Like, oh, that fucking nerd shit. Well, I don't know, whatever, man. Oh, that's cool, man. That's awesome. You're like, bro, check this out. This is what I got. And that's it. Like, Polygon Scan is like the blockchain explorer. It's the ledger, right? Like, there's all these transactions happening, and this is going where, and that's going there. Oh yeah. Well, you could get him to get in contact with me, like, if he wants to get into NFT culture and start minting some NFTs. the biggest thing is really that it actually is a community thing. So it's like, if you did I, bro, am I not in? He draws portraits. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was trying to. I was trying to say before I got distracted, but it's like, I was so easily distracted. It's one thing to produce the art and make the tokens, but how do you sell it is the other thing, right? So that's why, like, being part of the actual communities on Twitter, these are the people who know how to operate the blockchain and to do stuff, right? Like to make purchases. Yeah, and that's part of why, like, so, like, some of the people I met here on crypto Twitter are you can also, you can always get more. You can always get more, or you can always hold the common jar too. I mean, yeah, like that's the thing. I personally, I was looking at alpacas, and I was like, man, it's, you know, it's more purely art. So it was like, okay, this is expensive. It's like she's asking for about $50 for a piece of her art. And I'm like, for me, I'm like, that's hard to fucking fathom. Like, $50 for art. But that's part of who I like. It's like, if I'm expecting people to pay for my art, then shouldn't I be willing to pay for some art that I enjoy? So yeah, it's something that I'm like, wait, I have to be a little bit less of a builder and more of an art collector. Like, I don't have to be, but like, why not? I mean, I like art. It's just, I kind of recoil at the idea of spending money. That's the cheap, like, investor type person that's like, why would I buy art? Is that gonna increase in value? Is it gonna, you know, make me money somehow? And it's like, no, it doesn't have to be increasing in value or making money. It's just there for the sake of art. Like, yeah. So it's something I've had to kind of wrestle internally. But that's what I was saying about, if he's going to get portraits on the blockchain, it's not just going to be immediate money. It's not just going to be, oh, well, now I've, you know, some NFTs sell for 20 grand. So now if I make an NFT, it's going to sell for 20 grand. It's like, no, it's, you know, it doesn't work like that. You'd have to actually be part of community and find the buyers who are on the blockchain and want to buy art. There's so many kinds of builders too. That's what I like about Web3. Like, Fredo is a community builder. He's a legend. Such a good dude. Making great shit happen. And then you got builders like Block Bro, who are totally block-headed, not a community builder, but a builder in the code department, and an awesome one at that. Although I kind of struggle saying Block Pro is not a community builder, because he's got a community side to him. He's a good dude. He's a good vibe. But he's not the guy to be on Spaces and be talking all night too, which is like, you know, that's what I mean, I guess. Heximus has five jars. Yo, where did Heximus come from? How is he a jar whale? What's going on? Anyways. Oh, Block Bro? Yeah. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. I'm like, oh man. You guys would actually. I was actually thinking about that recently. I was like, man, we need a chat where Block Bro, myself, and Chuck. I think that would actually be hilarious. Like, I think that would be great times. Because the funny thing is that, oh, I got a GN, it's that time. Yeah, it'd be fun. Like, Block Bro's a really cool dude. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and you guys often talk about similar things. Like, we're pretty much all aligned here in our, I don't know, in our fucking nerdiness. I don't know. What am I even? Is this even a show? Are people even watching? Like, is this? Anyways. I find myself mildly entertaining, so other people must think I'm hilarious. Max Kaiser. I'm not smart enough to be a nerd. Well, too bad, bro. Guess what? You might not have chose the nerd, but the nerd chose you. This is really interesting. Wow, the ruling class borrows at near 0%. The serfs borrow at 20 to 50+%. That's a pretty incredible statement. There was a tweet here that I wanted to send. To Block Bro. It's just a little bit. Oh, cool. Nuclear powered Bitcoin mining facility. Here we go. All right. We should probably do some. Yeah, bro. You might not have chose the nerd, but the nerd chose you, man. Like there's no going back, man. You're fucking. You're on the computer watching news and learning shit, and fucking you have NFTs, bro. Just admit it. You're a nerd. You go to the guys at work. They're like, I heard about these here NFTs, and you're like, oh yeah, I've got some NFT jars. And I help make cartoons on the computer. And you don't think they're gonna be like, you fucking nerd. Well, how are your NFTs doing? Well, they're doing quite fine, thank you. Yeah, I mean, look, I have a laser jar. Yes, I'm told it'll be worth money one day. I just didn't think I was... Well, that's the cool thing about nerds. That's the cool thing about being a nerd. Don't always need to be smart. I'm not smart, really. Well, I guess, I don't know. I don't want to, like, downplay it too much, but, you know, fucking wrinkly brain or some shit. I've been told my brain's somewhat wrinkly. But when you're in my shoes, you know, it's like, no matter who you are, average intelligence is what you are, because you're the thing you're most used to, or something. Hold on. The world always looks about as intelligent as the individual who's observing it. Does that make sense? I guess so. So I look around at people driving and I'm like, what is this? What is this? What are you doing? Don't do that. No, no. Jeez, don't you know what you just did? And they're just all like, I don't know what I just did. You know the thing. I don't know. Being direct is the greatest thing you can do for yourself and anyone you're conversing with. It saves time. Yeah. People need to understand I'm not a nice person. I say exactly what I'm thinking. I don't have time to play games with anyone. I've been fucked over and used my entire life. Excuse me. I mean, you know. All right, we should probably do a thing though. We should probably do. Yeah, that's what I was saying about, like, the cool part about Web3 is that there's so many different kinds of nerds. Like, there are nerds now who they don't really know how to make an app. They just spend a lot of time on it. You know what I mean? Like, there are community members, community creators who don't know how to make a streaming app or know how to make a social media app like Twitter, or don't know how to, like, I don't know how to do the jars thing. I don't know how fucking Block Bro does that shit. I have no idea how this shit came to be. Like, fucking absolutely no clue. I mean, I could figure it out, and maybe that's the difference. Like, between you and I. That's the difference between any. But, like, there's better people to make the shit happen. And, like, I find myself kind of in the middle where, like, I can learn the technical stuff, but I also like to be creative. So that's why I end up being creative, making cartoons, making memes, making 3-dimensional jars with nothing in it. That does look pretty sexy though. Dang, yo. Like, it's just so crisp, so clean. But at the same time, it's got that, like, kind of gelatin. I don't know. This is, yeah. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. And it's, man, like, but yeah, that's the thing. You don't always have to be the nerdiest of nerds to nerd out on nerdy shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't even know if this like girl is cute, but she sure sounds cute on Spaces. And the vibes are immaculate. So, I don't know. Anyways, just having some fun with Alpaca Girl. She's from Japan, so she's obviously sounds cute. I think all girls from Japan sound cute. I mean, wait, am I thinking out loud right now? I need to go to Japan for a vacation. Yeah. Okay. So we gotta just, I don't know. We gotta start considering what's coming. Well, you know what? I keep saying that, but I'm like, I think we're gonna take a week off cartooning this week. Just because maybe later in the week, maybe even tomorrow, we'll get into a cartoon. But tonight... I love that interpretation. President Jobs, I will veto it. Oh, the giveaway's finished. Goat, Cliv, and Litgard! Pew, 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 pew! Okay. So, I'm gonna create another one. Another 24 hours. Another 3. Alright. So I got Cliv, Litgod, and Goat. Goatus Maximus. I will send them jars soon. First one in, yeah, bro. Well, and how many jars do you have again? 9? 8? Hammer. It was 8, right? Yeah. 9 plus OG. Yeah, so you kind of need another jar, bro. I think you need another jar. Yeah, probably need another jar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You probably want 10. But digging the tunes, yo. Anyways, so let me refresh the contract here. We've got a pretty decent amount of jars already been minted. This is pretty cool. So I'm gonna, yeah. Yeah, so I think the point is memes and advertisement graphics. Probably gonna go on. Gonna try to get on some spaces. Oh, look at that! Somebody bought one. Somebody bought one. That's just so cool. Yeah, it was Hex. It was my dude, Hex. I fucking love this. So good. How do we get in the giveaways? All right. I'm trying to stay focused, but you know, I eat a couple little cubes and I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. Time has been great. The time is great, but the focus, not so great. You know, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, started off a pretty hectic day, actually, not gonna lie. Freebase at 88, 8.8. 88 hundo, eh? That's cool. I guess it hasn't really grown that much, like, in the last little while. We're making progress, but we've slowed down, right? And that's the thing. But for now, all kinds of jars. That's right. Look, I'm a different kind of creator. We're gonna embrace that. 88 hundo, almost 5,000 on Trudeau too, which is pretty cool. China Joe balloon one. Now it's got the worst ratings, which is hilarious. Kind of find that pretty funny. The Schwab ones actually got quite a few at 900. Everything else is pretty well below 100. But like, hey, I think after people are gonna get enough of an acquaintance with just how my mind works and makes these cartoons, they're gonna want to like go back and watch more of them. So the blue one is definitely my favorite too, man. Like, I don't know, it's just great. Like, yeah, okay, I could probably go back and say Freeland and Trudeau, like, those are pretty good. Oh man, but wait a second, we haven't seen this one in a while. This is definitely one of my favorites.
We have done so good. I am a perfect leader.
Sir, there are protesters everywhere. They are overwhelming the pandemic response team.
That's all right. Send the tanks after them.
Sir, the army has joined the protesters.
What? That's impossible. Throw them all in the gas chambers.
Sir, I am one man. I can't possibly do that.
Don't tell me what you can or cannot do. Throw yourself in the gas chambers with them.
Chocolate stuffed with fluffy That is my voice too.
Admiration I actually have for China. Their basic dictatorship is allowing them to say we need to go green as fast as.
Gotcha, bitch. And then China Joe, come on, give me the juice.
Balloon. You know the thing. And by the way, I got hairy legs. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
China?
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true
international
pressure.
Oh, you know the thing. China.
Make no mistake. If you try anything to raise the cost of producing jobs, I will veto it.
China. I go to China. China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. It's just. When you think about it. The faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see veins bulging.
Come on, man.
China.
One more time.
Balloon.
You know the thing.
And by the way, I got hairy legs. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
China.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international pressure.
Oh, you know the thing. China.
Make no mistake. If you try anything to raise the cost of producing jobs, I will veto it.
China. I go to China. China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. It's just when you think about it. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see the veins bulging.
Come on, man.
China.
One more time.
Balloon.
You know the thing.
And by the way, I got hairy legs. And the kids used to come up and reach in and pull and rub my leg down. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
China.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Oh, you know the thing. China.
Make no mistake. If you try anything to raise the cost of producing jobs, I will veto it.
China. I go to China. China.
When I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. It's when you think about it. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see veins bulging.
Come on, man.
Perfect. Like the
Balloon.
You know the thing.
And by the
If you
way,
look close,
hairy
you see
legs.
he's got a laptop in there,
and
but
the
you
kids
can't
used to come up and
really
reach
see
in and pull and rub my
Top
leg
secret
down. So I learned
documents.
about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
China.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Oh, you know the thing. China.
Make
It's
no
a
mistake.
crack pipe.
If you try anything to raise the cost of producing jobs, I will veto it.
China. I go to China.
I'm sure the Biden's
China,
just chilling in
China.
their
When I
garages
was
with
briefed
top
on the
secret
balloon,
files and
I ordered the
smoking
Pentagon
crack.
to shoot it down.
It's taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. It's when you think about it. In the faces of dreamers and new arrivals, we see veins bulging.
Come on, man.
China.
Okay. I can probably watch it like 10 more times. Like that's the thing. This stuff is like crack to me. It's like little cartoons. It's just like, man, some of these are just brilliant too. Like they just get me. They just get me.
Now, this sounds absolutely insane.
Extraterrestrial intervention.
The earth is flat over here. Like we're fucking. It's just rich. That's what it is. It's just rich.
Now, this sounds absolutely insane.
Extraterrestrial intervention.
No, it's just China. I love how there's like this little piece on the side of it that the guy had to like put there because it wasn't there. So good.
Now, this sounds absolutely insane.
Extraterrestrial intervention.
Okay. We're having way too much fun here. Excuse me. Which is always fun. I like to have fun. We like to have fun here. Am I right? Yeah, right? Yeah, it's using just like appearing like just anytime there's a little problem, just like woo China. Tyranny is knocking at your door. Oh man, we gotta make something else. Like, if we were to make a cartoon, maybe even start it tonight, what would we make, Chuck? What would we make? I can only think of the Project Rugatos thing, right? Like, I don't know, I haven't really been paying too much attention to the news because, well, Trudeau got roasted, right? Like, I don't know, I mean, that's just what we always come back to, right? Like, that's the one thing that's always gonna be there. We know it from the start of time. We're gonna see it in the end of time. Is Justin Trudeau is a clown show. Justin Castro is a communist son of a blackface wearing bitch. Yeah. Wow. I need to follow this one. Holy smokes, this account is incredible. Yeah, kind of holding out for something big, which kind of works right now, right? Like, we have drained the political ideas pretty well. I think we could still probably pump out the Project Ruggatoss one this week. It is a silent film, basically. So, like, it's a story of, like, inspiration, of, like, being on high, then being low, and then rising up again. Right? So it is something that I'm sure we can do this week. I'm just going to spend probably today, for the most part, like I'm probably going to come off early in the next half hour or so and spend the next 2 hours after that just collecting, making sure everything's just pruning, really, making sure everything's set up for the next few days of the check jar stuff. Make sure I'm really, really on top of that. And then absolutely push the check jar idea so far over the next few days, because we've only got a couple days to do it. It's a time thing, so yeah, bro. Yeah. Well, when you log off, if you're logging off right away here, then I'll probably do the same, because I'm feeling a bit tired. And you know what? We're here. We did it. And yeah. Okay, yeah, bro. Yeah, I see you. And you know what? Yeah, I'll do the same, man. Like, we'll shut her down here. It's been good chilling, and we're on top of things. We're gonna get more on top of things. We're gonna be back to cartooning in the next little while. Full on, push the YouTube as fast and hard as possible. Doink. I mean, anyways. Yeah, you have a good night, bro. Hats off to you, and get at me tomorrow before the stream at some point, and we'll work through the getting the check jars minted. But yeah, bro, have a good night, and I'll see you next time.